YuGiOh101 card review. Here to review a card that is being released in Crossover Souls, being released coming February 14th, 2015. What we're looking at here is Superheavy Samurai Tama-C. It is a dark machine tuner effect monster, level 2, attack 100, defense 800. Description: if all monsters you control are super heavy samurai monsters and you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, send that target and this card from the field to the graveyard. Then special summon one super heavy samurai synchro monster from your extra deck whose level equals the total original levels of the sent monsters. This special summon is treated as a synchro summon. You can only use this effect of super heavy samurai Tama-C once per turn. So basically, this card just takes bitches. This is literally Mr. Steal Your Girl in a nutshell. As long as, granted, you have no spell or trap cards, and the only thing you can have in control of, in terms of monsters, is super heavy samurai monsters. It could just take your bitch, and you have nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, he's just gonna take your bitch. Even if you use like some level modifications to try to quickly adjust the levels, no, it's not gonna work because the synchro monster that it would be able to synchro summon, it's based on the original levels of the monsters sent. So, you know, any type of level modifications wouldn't work in terms of using this effect. Now, of course, you can use it normally like a regular tuner, but it has that effect where it can just steal your opponent's monsters, and that's good. So this may be good to get rid of your opponent's monsters. There's no restrictions. Well, no, I take that back. It says special summon one super heavy samurai synchro monster from your extra deck. Okay, so you can't synchro summon anything else besides monsters from the archetype. But it's still a card that you can take your opponent's monsters with. Now let me give you the real about this card, because this is something that I don't know if they plan on making changes, which I'm just based on recent history, they should do something about this. But at the moment, this card is fucking useless. At this very moment in time, this card is useless. Just based on what we know at this very moment. Because I don't want people coming to me like 4 or 5 months down the line where other things have been revealed that this card can work good with. At the moment of me recording this video, this card is pretty useless. They may come out with something else in this booster pack. Now, why do I say that this card is useless? Is because there's only been 2 Super Heavy Samurai synchro monsters that have been confirmed or that have been out so far. One is level 10 and the other one is level 6. And they both have the same summoning requirement. They require one machine type tuner and they require one non-machine type super heavy samurai monster. So the only way to really get any benefit out of this is if your opponent is playing super heavy samurais. So unless they come up with, or unless they release some super heavy samurai monsters that don't require any specific non-tuner monsters, then this card is pretty fucking useless. It's useless. Because they're restricting you to only synchro summon monsters from the archetype, but the only synchro monsters that are in the archetype, your only targets require machine type tuners, which this is a machine type tuner, and non-tuner super heavy machine type. Now I'm only talking about the effect. I'm not talking about like the regular way that you would the regular way that you would synchro summon. Obviously under those normal synchro summoning rules, obviously you'll be able to get a super heavy samurai out. But then there's other tuner monsters in the archetype that work better than this card. That would probably be like better options for you. But in the event that they do, of course, you can summon out with Mecha Machina unit. Well, wow, Mecha Machina unit, machine duplication. I mean, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, machine duplication and super heavy samurai soul piercer can search for it as well. So um, I guess if you have like some machine synchros that, well, no, because that's still not going to work for the effect. I'm thinking maybe if they create a card where you'll be able to change the name of your opponent's monster, maybe then that is something that can work with this effect. But as of right now, I hope that they release, super heavy samurai monsters that do not require non-super heavy samurai tuner monsters, non-super heavy samurai tuner monsters. So in order for you to be able to use this effect, so uh, link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.